Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Barbara Stanley Boland, Commencement Director. On behalf of the School District of the City of St. Charles West High School, its administration, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to these, our 40th annual commencement exercises. Please rise as I present to you our district administrators, school board, school administrators, faculty, and the St. Charles West High School class of 2017. Please remain. Please remain standing, and if gentlemen, you will kindly remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. You may please be seated.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 40th commencement exercises of St. Charles West High School. A special welcome to our Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Jeff Marion, and our Assistant Superintendents who are in attendance today. I would like to recognize our Assistant Principal, Dr. Scott Vokel, Activities Director, Mr. Terry Edding, and Mr. Jack Williamson for their dedication to the students at West. I would also like to recognize Dr. Chris Jarris, Principal of Success Campus, and Dr. Andrew Stewart, Director of Lewis and Clark Career Center. A special thank you to our commencement coordinator, Mrs. Barbara Stanley Boland, and her team, including her husband Riley, Ms. Wiley Fox, Mr. Garrett Neese, Mr. Ben Meyer, and Mr. Nick Saubers, and Ms. Grace Perkinson. I would also like to thank some of staff members who also work behind the scenes, Ms. Donna Huster, Ms. Kelly Klein, Ms. Sandy Swift, Mrs. Sharon Ward, and the SC West custodial staff. I would also like to recognize the Chamber Choir under the direction of Mr. Andrew Scott and the SC West Commencement Band under the direction of Mr. Ben Meyer for their contributions to today's ceremony. At this time, would the faculty and staff please stand? I am extremely fortunate to have a great team of educators and staff members who, through their love of learning, their passion for the well-being of our students, and their commitment to the students' education, create this great place that we call St. Charles West High School. Please join me in thanking our teachers and staff of St. Charles West. Thank you. That brings me to you, the class of 2017. Today, we send you on your way. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. 4 years certainly go by quickly, and when you reflect on where you were 4 years ago, you know you've grown in a lot of ways. Today, we are reflecting and celebrating your achievements in those 4 years and sending you on your next journey, which comes with some advice from your principal. And realizing I'm just another adult in your life providing you advice at this time, I'm guessing that you would just as well listen to a book on tape, maybe a class lecture, or even a tree. A tree, perhaps, has some good advice, I think. Matter of fact, Joanne Raptis has written a piece about advice from a tree, which actually provides some good life after graduation advice. So here is some advice from a tree and your principal. Stand tall and proud. You have accomplished a huge milestone. Celebrate it, but know that throughout life it will be important to continue to be confident of your abilities and decisions. Go out on a limb. Taking chances creates new opportunities. How you take advantage of those opportunities is up to the choices you make. Therefore, you will want to remember your roots. Your families, your friends, and your high school have walked this journey with you so far. They will continue to walk, perhaps from behind now, but will continue to guide you when you need that push. It is my sincere hope that you will look back on your 4 years at St. Charles West as having prepared you to take advantage of the opportunities, to meet the challenges, to dream, and when you needed it, a little push. A strong tree needs water, so it stands to reason that advice from a tree would be to drink plenty of water. This year, our PTO donated water bottle fountains, and that created much excitement. But on the outside, as you look at it, glistening in a sunset, it's nourishment for the soul. Drink it up. Be content with your natural beauty. Social media and advertising often provides us with unrealistic expectations. So I ask that you not rely on social media and others to define who you are. You are a unique individual. Be confident of who you are and let that natural beauty stand out. And final advice from a tree, enjoy the view. Life is a way of flying by when we aren't looking. Take time to appreciate the moments, appreciate your family and friends, appreciate your journey, appreciate your dreams, and then reach for the sky. On behalf of myself and the faculty and staff of St. Charles West High School, may your ground be solid, your strength and beauty unmatched, and as you leave, may you provide comfort and shade to those around you. Congratulations to you, the class of 2017.
Thank you, Dr. Fitterling. I'm afraid I don't have anything to follow up talking about a tree, but I did enjoy yours, so thank you. As introduced earlier, I'm Jeff Marion, Superintendent of Schools, and it's certainly my distinct pleasure and honor to be able to introduce some special guests that are here this morning to enjoy the recognition of the class of 2017. Behind me on the stage, I would like to recognize our Board of Education, who worked tirelessly for no pay, in case you didn't know, on behalf of the next to him, Director Miss Leslie Knight. And to my right, we have our Secretary, Miss Sherry Bickmeyer. Treasurer, Dr. Marita Malone. And then some of our district-level administrators here tonight with us too. Also, starting on my left, Dr. Charles Brazil, almost forgot his name. He's our Assistant Superintendent for Business and Technology. Moving back to my right, we have Miss Julie McClard, Director of Special Education and Student Services. Then Dr. Jason Seifert, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. And I don't think I've left anyone out, so that's good. Looking around, good. Well, like I said, I know one thing I know for sure. One, you are all happy to be here. Two, you didn't come to hear me. So, with that, I'm going to say congratulations, class of 2017, and I'm going to introduce our board president, Mr. Josh Keene, for a few opening remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Marion. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate each of the graduates today. The vision of the City of St. Charles School District is to be an educational leader recognized for high performance and academic excellence that prepares students to achieve in an ever-changing global society. Each of you embodies that vision, and whether you're going to continue your formal education, enter the workforce, or join the military, go knowing that you are prepared for what is to come. I also want to say thank you to all of you who have supported these graduates through the past 18 or so years. As parents, teachers, friends, and family, you have each taken a turn to shape and mold the young adults in front of you who are going to be lifelong learners thanks to your help. Congratulations to you, and well done. Finally, I'd like to conclude with a quote by the actor Dwayne Johnson. He said, "Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come." Each one of you has worked very hard to reach this point. Each one of you also has the potential for greatness, and we look forward to seeing that greatness come out. Congratulations again.
Dream to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go,
to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure interest from afar,
to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest.
Well, we made it, class of 2017. Somehow, each and every one of us is here today, Sunday, June 4th, 2017, otherwise known as our graduation day. And you know what, I'm just gonna admit it right now. I am not a straight A student. I failed calculus, like big, fat F, like the worst. Many of us are not straight A students. Even if you are, you know that high school is not easy. It is filled with mountains to climb and ditches to get stuck in and potholes to run over. It's hard work to get through high school. It's hard work to stay on top of your homework. It's hard work to come home and open up a textbook after working a 6-hour shift on top of a 7-hour school day. It's hard work to juggle a social life and an academic life when you're involved with extracurricular activities, especially when you're involved with more than one. But not every one of us had a job or participated in any extracurricular activities. Some of us didn't attend one single sporting event or other activity throughout the 4 years that we've been here. Some of us barely made it through and still worked hard. Getting yourself out of bed and coming to school day after day and week after week is hard work in and of itself. Having a difficult home life situation is hard work. Dealing with all the stuff that life throws at you while you're in high school is hard work. Maybe you never did your homework, and you never studied, and you just didn't care. Whatever your experience was, you worked hard. You earned your diploma just as much as the person sitting next to you did. And as we're here today, at one of the most monumental moments in our lives, the moment when we'll stop being looked at as just high school students, and now as young adults with our whole lives ahead of us, and virtually nothing in the way to stop us. It's hard to stop yourself from reminiscing. Maybe you're looking back on who you were as a freshman compared to who you are now. You're looking around and you're getting one last good look, and you're just taking it all in. This tremendous, powerful moment that we are all experiencing together. But maybe you still feel like something's missing. There's a lot of us who might feel like something's missing because there's just certain people who could not be here with us today. There's one special person who truly affected the class of 2017, especially the St. Charles West girls basketball team, and that person is Braylon French. For those of you who don't know, Braylon was just 3 years old when she passed away on May 20th, 2015 from incurable brain cancer. She was a very sweet soul, and her death impacted all of St. Charles West. We still have activities and fundraisers in memory of her to honor her life and just how significant and special she was. When my dad died on Christmas of this past year, it changed me fundamentally as a person. It was and is most definitely the hardest situation I've ever experienced. And let me just say that the support I received from my classmates and my teachers was more than I ever could have wished or asked for. So I thank you for that. But I know I'm not alone in experiencing what it's like to lose somebody close to you. I've talked to many of the graduates about the special people in their lives who could not be here today. Many of us have lost family members and friends who've been in school, and it's made a significant impact on us. I'd like to direct your attention now to the chair in the guest section with the wreath. It's the last one right there. This chair represents every person you wish who could be here to see you graduate. That goes for those in the audience too. While this is a monumental moment for us, it's just as special for our friends and our family. You can look at that chair and think of them, knowing that they are still here with us in spirit. When people pass away, they leave part of themselves behind with us. They leave memories. You still have a piece of them with you. Please know that if they were here to see you graduate, they would be proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves too, class of 2017. We earned it.
Well, that's a hard act to follow because that was an unbelievable speech, Anna. I congratulate because that took a lot of strength. Yeah, give it up. Congratulations, guys. Before I truly start, I feel like I should give a few thank yous. I'd like to give thanks to my friends and family for always being there, always helping, always supporting me through my time here. I'd like to give a thank you to the teachers and staff that have mentored me and helped me to succeed. Of course, I'd like to give my thank you to SparkNotes for helping to save my AP Literature grade. But most of all, I'd like to give a thank you to all of you graduates. You've made the past 4 years very enjoyable and very fun. Now, when we came here 4 years ago, we were all different. We came from different schools, different households, and different lifestyles. But we came together to form something magical and something beautiful. We made friends, we experienced new things, and we found new interests. There were tears shed, laughs shared, and lessons learned. There were good times, and there were the bad times. But through it all, we made memories that will last a lifetime. Now, the unusual thing about memories is that though they may have happened years and years ago, you can always recollect them and experience the emotions as if they were happening right then in the moment. Memories are the wager we make with this world. We may ask why the good times can't last, but we must understand that though they may not last long themselves, that those memories that we make will last a lifetime. They'll last the rest of our lives, and that's all that really matters. Now, maybe your best memory was at a football game on a Friday night. Maybe it was during the opening night of a play. Maybe it was at a party. Or maybe it just hasn't happened yet, and that's fine. Maybe you loved every moment of high school, or maybe you just counted down the seconds until you got out of this place, and that's fine. We're constantly growing, constantly learning, and constantly making memories. Though high school was fun, it's now time for us to enter the next phase in our lives. It's now time for us to go our separate ways and blaze our own paths. For those that are entering the workforce immediately, the best advice I have for you is this: be the labor, big or small, do it well or not at all. Give everything you have and strive for excellence. Always remember that there is no substitute for hard work and perseverance. For those that are going to technical school, perfect your craft. Make sure that you strive to be the best at it, and make sure that your dedication is second to none. For those entering the military, Godspeed. Respect your officers, respect this country, and do everything in your power to protect this nation from any foreign terror that may seek to destroy it. And finally, for all of those that are attending a 4-year university, be different, but be yourself. For many people during your time at high school, you've known the same people, you've hung out with same groups, you've done the same things. Be different. Learn what the real you is. Some of you have been labeled as jocks, nerds, goody two-shoes, slackers, etc. But now is the time to break out and find yourself. You have the chance to be who you want to be and do what you love. Find your passion and don't let anyone stop you from achieving your goals. No matter what you do, be proud of who you are. It's been a good 4 years. We've overcome many obstacles, and we have strived to be the best we can be. Now we prepare for the next chapter in our lives. It may be scary, it may feel uncomfortable, but we're ready for it. And now that we leave this building and prepare to go our separate ways, we must not forget the memories we've made, the friends we've come to know, or the lessons we've learned. No matter how far we may drift apart, we will always be friends, we will always be family, but most of all, we will always be warriors. Thank you.
As the president of the class of 2017, it is my honor to introduce this year's commencement address speaker, Mr. Ben Meyer. Mr. Meyer is a fourth generation, class of 2001 graduate of our crosstown rival school, St. Charles High. Although he assures us that he has been a warrior for longer than he was a pirate, it still makes one wonder if he bleeds maroon or blue. Mr. Meyer continued his education at the University of Missouri-Columbia, where he earned a degree in education with an emphasis in instrumental music. In 2007, Mr. Meyer began his teaching career at St. Charles West and is currently the director of bands as well as the varsity golf coach. Under his direction, the St. Charles West Marching Band has earned prestigious awards in local, regional, and national competitions and has made appearances in nationally broadcast events such as the Gator Bowl and the Sugar Bowl. Outside of SCW, Mr. Meyer enjoys fishing, hunting, and golfing, as well as spending quality time with his family, including his 5-year-old nephew Mason and his loyal golden retriever Murray. Mr. Meyer is also a very dedicated fan of St. Louis Blues hockey. So dedicated that he still wears the number 11 in honor of his all-time favorite player, Brian Sutter. Mr. Meyer has enjoyed playing music since the age of 4 and is currently a 20-year member of the Emmanuel Lutheran Brass Ensemble, where he is still under the direction of his very first music teacher. Please welcome Mr. Ben Meyer.
Good afternoon, parents, family, guests, faculty, administration, and you, the class of 2017. I've been charged today with the task on this, your commencement from high school, to encourage, motivate, and inspire you as you step forward into the newfound independence of life after high school. Now, there are several avenues I could opt for in achieving this goal. The heavy philosophies of the ancient Greeks, words of valor by a countless number of our country's greatest leaders, thoughts and theories of the genius minds of the 20th century. All of these are worthy and more than deserving, but today I'm going to choose to take a road less traveled and talk about something that's a little more personal to me. Hockey. All right. Oh, I'm not done. I've actually been waiting to get this off for a while. Yes, like my father, and my father's father before him, I am a diehard fan of the greatest hockey team that has yet to win the Stanley Cup, the St. Louis Blues. In my lifetime, I have watched thousands of Blues games, so it is only natural for me to turn to hockey as a source for inspiration. Through my love affair with this crest and the colors of this sweater, I have discovered that life is a lot like hockey. Sometimes it's frantic and intimidating, other times fun and rewarding, but always exciting. You will find that, like hockey, life is really pretty good. It's not always great. It's certainly not always fair, but it's really pretty darn good. Times are stressful and pressure mounts heavily, but success seems to somehow muscle its way through like a power forward, crashing the net, looking for a rebound goal. People your age are under a lot of pressure in the high-stakes world of education. All the tests and standards, the grades, the graduation requirements, the bar is set higher now than it has ever been. But today stands as a testament to your ability to grind it out and make it through. Each day, week, unit, sports season, semester, or school year, you've kind of been like a hockey player, desperately trying to get the puck cleared out of your zone just to head to the bench. When the final horn sounded, some days you ended up at center ice with your sticks raised in victory, saluting the home crowd, while other days you were shaking hands with the opponent that got the best of you. Through the good and the bad, you've stayed focused, kept things simple and balanced, worked hard, and now you're here. Now, life can be pretty good, but it can also be very challenging. When you play hockey, sometimes you fall down. I mean, let's be real. Ice is slick. And you're playing a game that's a combination of football and figure skating and sometimes a little boxing mixed in too. So it naturally lends itself to some falling down. Maybe you get knocked down or you just fall on your own. Don't get angry or complain. Just get up and get back in the play. When the other team scores, regroup and try to score the next one. If the referee makes a call that is unfair or misses a call, you can't retaliate. That just makes things worse. The lesson here is simple. Recovery is important. It is one of the greatest tools of the human spirit. When trying to reach your goals in life, you will be challenged. You will be knocked down. You will be met with opposition. Don't waste your energy and emotions on complaining or getting angry. It only sets you further apart from the solution. See the obstacle, make adjustments, and keep trying. You will find the solution. You just may get knocked down a few times before you find it. But sometimes it's necessary to define our weaknesses in order to find our strengths. Along the way, you'll realize you're not alone in this journey through life. Like a hockey game, there are many important players, and while most professional sports award the player of the game at the end of a contest, in hockey, we award the 3 stars of the game. That's my favorite part. It shares in the glory. Sometimes even the losing team gets a player recognized as the star of the game. After all, why should losing mean you don't get a little attaboy for the effort? Teamwork is so vitally important in hockey, and each player must play their role. Maybe you're the goal scorer, or the playmaker, the grinder, or the goalie. During the game, all hockey players are the cheerleaders from the bench because they take turns going on the ice. When Herb Brooks coached the famous Miracle on Ice team that won gold for the United States and beat the Russians in 1980, he challenged his players to make the name on the front of a jersey more important than the name on the back of the jersey. Would Brett Hull have scored as many goals as he did without the incredible passing abilities of Adam Oates? Or how great would the great one really have been without all those tough guys protecting him on the ice all those years? To this point in your life, you've scored a lot of goals, while many people have served as playmakers for your success. You've had parents, coaches, and teachers and friends passing you the puck time and again to see you succeed. As you grow older, you will play different roles in the game. You may be the playmaker in your family, setting your children up for success. You may be the grinder, punching the clock and doing the tough jobs for your team of coworkers. All of us will be the cheerleaders from the bench, rooting for each other, and helping others in the game of life. Small, simple tasks that contribute in ways that are much larger than we can imagine. Any task, great or small, can become less demanding and more enjoyable with teamwork. So what if all of this life advice about traveling its path and whatnot still leaves you sitting in the penalty box? Well, then you might just need a do-over. In hockey, every 20 minutes, we take a 15-minute break. It's great. There's even a Zamboni that circles the rink to clean the ice, leaving a fresh surface for the next period. Embrace each day as a new fresh sheet of ice, an opportunity to make today better than the day before. If conflicts arise between you and others, be quick to resolve them. If you find yourself struggling with the situation you've created for yourself, step back, reevaluate, and find a new approach. Like the hockey players who are losing after the first period, go into the locker room with your team, develop a new strategy, and bounce back strong. During every hockey game, you have a chance to stop the play whenever you want by calling a timeout. When life gets overwhelming for you, take a timeout. Step back, breathe deep, focus on the positives, and get yourselves back in the game. Graduates, on a day like today when you're so excited and anxious to step forward into a new, bright, and adventurous future, those of us that have played even the smallest part in your journey thus far wish you all the best. Take with you all that you've learned. Remember how much you've grown and appreciate your past. Continue to grow and challenge yourself. One of the greatest men to ever play the game of hockey, Wayne Gretzky, once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you never take." So every once in a while, take the rougher road. Climb the higher mountain. Be the bigger person. And always take life as it comes. So lace up your skates, tighten your chin straps, and let's hit the ice. Congratulations, class of 2017, and let's go Blues!
Each year, the senior class selects to present a gift to St. Charles West. This year, our gift will serve to improve the campus environment both visually and functionally. The class of 2017 has chosen to contribute to the Library Lounge, a new, cozy place in the library to study, research, read a good book, or just hang out.
The class of 2017 recorded many accomplishments during their 4 years at St. Charles West, both academically and in co-curricular activities. Here are their class statistics. The class of 2017 earned approximately $4.9 million in scholarship money. This class has 13 Bright Flight recipients. These students scored a 30 or above on the ACT. Would these students please stand as I call your name? Julia Angel, Sarah Brashi, Jack Klein, Josephine Elliott, Charles Henderson, Lucas Hinton, Tony Ho, Jacob Larson, Michael Liu, Benjamin Rail, Dylan Roseman, Catherine Varner, Maxwell Wooten. Congratulations. Five individuals are graduating with a perfect unweighted score of a 4.0 GPA. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Charles Henderson, Benjamin Rail, Nicholas Ruspoli, Maxwell Wooten, Kellen Wright. Three students are graduating with 4 years of perfect attendance. These students have attended approximately 704 days without an absence. Please stand when I call your name in order that we may congratulate you. Charles Henderson, Tony Ho, Akash Patel. The class of 2017 has 47 seniors who have earned designation as a cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. 13 students are graduating with cum laude designation. These students are graduating with a cumulative GPA of a 3.6 and 6 semesters of an advanced placement or college level course, or a 3.7 cumulative GPA, and no advancement or college level courses. Would these students please stand? Kuma laude. There we go. Eighteen students are graduating with magna cum laude designation. These students are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 4.0 and 4 semesters of advanced placement or college level courses, or a 3.8 cumulative GPA with 8 semesters of advanced placement or college level courses. Would these students please stand? Thank you. 16 students are graduating with summa cum laude designation. These students are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 4.1 and 10 semesters of advanced placement or college level courses. Would these students please stand? %50 of the class of 2017 qualified for A+ designation. 79% of the class is furthering their education in a technical school, community college, or four-year university. 5% are headed to a military branch. We would like to specifically recognize Morgan Vernon, who is not here as she has already reported to duty. You will note her chair is decorated to represent her today. And at this time, will all of our students going into the military branch please stand, and would our veterans in the audience please stand with them in order that we may recognize your service. % of the class of 2017 are joining the workforce, and 12% as of June 2nd were undecided, so keep letting us know. I also would like to recognize the many graduates who contributed to the excellence of our extracurricular activities. Graduates, if you were a scholar athlete, scholar performer, participated or attended in any extracurricular activity or event, including today's graduation, during your 4 years at St. Charles West, please stand. Distinguished members of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all necessary requirements set forth by the School District of the City of St. Charles and the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. It is with honor that the faculty of St. Charles West High School recommends the awarding of these diplomas to these 157 young ladies and gentlemen.
Dylan Mackenzie Roseman, Class President, graduating magna cum laude. Emma Joan Poindexter, Class Vice President, graduating cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Schnick, Class Secretary. Benjamin Weston Rail, graduating summa cum laude. Hannah Michelle Schuff, graduating cum laude. Michael Henshen Liu, graduating magna cum laude. Caleb Michael Allen. Leanne Nicole Alvarado. Audrey Lynn Andrzejewski, graduating cum laude. Julia Helena Angel, graduating magna cum laude. Kyla Madison Beard. Kaylin Mackay Beckham. Dorian Malik Beckham. Dominic Hunter Benskin. Jaden Fox Berg, graduating cum laude. Megan Ann Bischoff. Benjamin J. Bowler. Brendan Daniel Boschert. Michael Andrew Bowman. Ashley Nicole Brandt. Sarah Hope Brashy, graduating summa cum laude. Aaliyah Michelle Buchanan. William James Carpenter. Rashad Royale Elik Chatman. Jack David Klein, graduating magna cum laude. Brandy Markeisha Cotton. Mackenzie K. Cox. Ryan Lee Crockett. Joel Andrew DeBoard. Jacob Aaron Dyan. Justin Lee Earls. Aslan Scott Edge, graduating magna cum laude. Josephine Jane Elliott, graduating summa cum laude. Kaylee Faith Ellis. Tyler Austin Emery. Emily Marie Emmerich. Lance Andrew Faith. Mark Andrew Farr, graduating magna cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Finklang. Chase Alexander Fitzgerald. Casey Ray Fix. Daniel Nathan Flays, graduating magna cum laude. Christopher Allen Fleeman. Alexandra Marie Fleming, graduating magna cum laude. Naila Genoel Frazier. Will Alexander Gamache, graduating cum laude. Trey Garbett Kelly. Andrea Garcia. Christina Dawn Gilbreth. Madison Taylor Gorman. Ashley Marie Gracek, graduating magna cum laude. Jonathan Adam Green, graduating cum laude. Kenneth Dean Gunther. Rodrigo Gutierrez. Dakota May Halbert. Jacob Michael Hale. Dylan Matthew Hallgren. China Marissa Harris. Douglas Peter Hartman. Ryan Allen Thomas Held. Charles Raymond Henderson IV, graduating summa cum laude. Abigail Elise Herman, graduating magna cum laude. Dylan Thomas Hilton. Lucas James Hinton, graduating summa cum laude. Kylie Christine Height, graduating cum laude. Tony Nauk Ho, graduating summa cum laude. Shayla Rose Holtzman, graduating magna cum laude. Justin Alexander Hans. Kayla Marie Hughes. Samantha Ann Hush. Lucas Oliver Irizarry. Andrew Lewis Julin. Bailey Lynn Kaiser, graduating cum laude. Megan Deborah Keevan, graduating magna cum laude. Brock Michael Keller, graduating summa cum laude. Victoria Lynn Kelting. Ryan Isaac Kolkmeyer. Julita Jody Croker. Micah DeKembra Lacey. Kira Marie Landreth. Jacob Nathaniel Larson, graduating summa cum laude. Lindsay Renee Lawrence. Brody Michael Limeculer, graduating summa cum laude. Jonisha Marie Leonard. Nicholas James Lusky. Alexander Glenn Long. Elizabeth Jasmine Lopez. Joseph Lee Lopresti. Brian Michael Malney, graduating cum laude. Alexis Janae Miller. Frederick Miller the Fifth. Xavier Christian Nathaniel Moore. Anna Jean Morrow. Alexandra Nicole Napoli. Jocelyn Ashley Newton. Hannah Jean Norgard. Malcolm A. O'Brien. Anthony Gabriel O'Mahony. Tyler Wayne Etting. Taylor Elizabeth Orzel, graduating cum laude. Marcus Jamil Paddock. Akash D. Patel, graduating summa cum laude. Madison Dior Patrick, graduating summa cum laude. Megan Lynn Pierce. Justin Thomas Prather. Morgan Elizabeth Price. Alexis Nicole Probsting. China Nicole Quinn. Angel Gabriel Ramirez Rivera. Sarah Nicole Raymer. Nicholas John Rispoli, graduating summa cum laude. Chad Allen Russell. Thomas Joseph Sale, Jr. Aline Sandoval. Dominique Ariana Shep. Cheyenne Kathleen Schneider. Joseph Joshua Schneider. Vivian Simone Schubert. Buddy Lee Scouten. Arsalan Ali Sheikh, graduating cum laude. Kate Michelle Simon, graduating cum laude. Michael Thomas Smegner, graduating magna cum laude. Eleanor Ruth Smith, graduating magna cum laude. Tyler Allen Smith. Bailey Simone Spear, graduating cum laude. Alorenz Legrand Stanton. Ryan Mitchell Stepro. Rachel Michelle Stocker. Hannah Nicole Streets. Alexander Lawrence Stoltz. Gabriella Ann Thompson. Kelly Marie Ulrich. Amy Kwok Ung, graduating magna cum laude. Samantha May Van Meter. Catherine Ari Varner, graduating summa cum laude. Joaquin V.K. Rodales. Heidi Marie Wallace, graduating magna cum laude. Alexander Lawrence Wansing. Ethan Allen Watkins. Anthony Orlando Weber Jr. Caitlin Nicole Wademeyer, graduating summa cum laude. Jordan Michael Weinrich, graduating magna cum laude. Tommy Maurice Whitney Jr. Jada Janae Wilson. Maxwell Robert Wooten, graduating summa cum laude. Kellen Patrick Wright, graduating summa cum laude. Selena Gabrielle Wright. Nicholas Christopher Yates. Jalen Jermaine Young. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Charles West High School, class of 2017.
Graduates, please rise. Family and friends, I am pleased to present to you the St. Charles West High School class of 2017. Graduates, you may turn your tassels to signify your graduation.